when a man realizes they have no power over you, the first thing that tends to happen is that they begin to see your real value. They begin to see how beautiful you are. They begin to see how unique you are. They begin to see how rare it is to meet someone like you. There's something about giving somebody unrequisite love, unconditional love that makes them take you for granted. I mean, Lord, the finest example is with kids. Parents give their kids unconditional love. And kids are the ones that tend to be the most ungrateful with their parents. Now, parents do make mistakes also. So it's not like the parents are not at fault. But the point is, that's a perfect example. That just because you give somebody unconditional love doesn't mean they're really going to appreciate it, because most kids don't appreciate it. Most kids don't know how rare it is to actually get that. So when they realize they have no power, they have no power over you, that's when they see your real value. Now, if you got to that point, it must be because if he has no power over you, it's because you got over him, right? That's or because you realized the bullshit you were in, right? Now, this tends to happen more when exes come back. When a guy leaves you, or you leave a guy, not because you wanted to, but because of the situation, and you got over him, and then he came back. What tends to happen is that the guy senses that. First of all, you see how pathetic he really is once the veil of power has been taken away. And he also sees how powerful you are now, and he sees how pathetic you look at him, right? So it's like a two-way street. But what would tend to happen is that the guy will, once they sense you that they have no power over you, sometimes guys just leave you. Because sometimes some guys just want you to be completely submissive to them. And that's why I say that some relationships are not meant to work, because in the guy's mind, the only way for this to work is for you to completely submit to me. And if you're not going to submit to me, even though I might secretly love you, I love the power that I have over you more than the love that I have for you. Some people, it's either you give me all the power or I'm leaving you. And some women are in that situation. And that's why when you hear me talk about these stories, I tell them to leave, because they are in that situation. I can sense that the guy will not respect you, would not tolerate you standing up for yourself. I could tell, right? So that's one thing, is that they leave. But the other part, and this is what happens to me, is that I begin to respect them more. I had to add this post-production, but something that they do is that they try to bring you back to your dependent state, right? They try to do everything possible to put you in that emotional state that caused you to give up your power over them. So that means if they were abusive, they'll try to be abusive in one last attempt. If they were cold towards you, they'll try to be a little bit cold. They'll warm up to you, bring you close to them, and then they'll try to be cold to see if that will work, right? If they were verbally manipulative, they'll do the same thing. If they used to threaten you, they'll do that. But they'll kick it, they'll do everything that they used to do to see if it still works. And once they realize that it doesn't work, I'm gonna give you guys the warning that sometimes, depending on how narcissistic they are, sometimes they try to hurt you. Sometimes they can't. The way some men handle when they can't control something is by controlling you, and sometimes that means controlling you physically, or sometimes it means controlling your mind by stressing you out, stalking you. So you got to be careful, all right? You got to be very careful how you remove yourself from some situations, all right? So I just wanted to include that in the beginning, is that some guys will get violent, and it's almost like some drugs. You have to be careful how you wean off of certain drugs, right? With weed, there's no problem. With alcohol, you could die, right? With some guys, you got to be careful how you pull away, because some of them are fucking violent, right? Like I remember this one girl, like I think I told you about this one girl who, she always used to come over to it was during the pandemic, so I was not going to say no to that, all right? I'm sorry. You could judge me all you want, but I was not going to say no to I don't know how to say this, sloppy toppy, right? She would come over and she actually loved me. That's the thing, right? Like I could tell that she loved me, but she had a very special love language. Let's just say it that way, right? And I remember, man, she introduced me to her parents, but in my mind, I'm like, chick, can't you see that I don't have these feelings for you? And I thought back at it now, and I hit her up the other day, because I wanted to see what was up with her. She was like, nah, I'm good, blah, 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 blah. But I noticed she doesn't like me no more. And a part of me just wanted to take her out on a romantic evening, and a part of me wanted to apologize, to be honest with you. I mean, a part of me wanted to apologize for being such a dick, for not telling her that. Actually, she knew. I never mind. Actually, I'm being too mean to myself. She knew I didn't want a relationship, but a part of me should have just ended it because I could tell that she was really into it. To save her from herself, to be honest with you. But unfortunately, she before meeting me, she was like in an abusive relationship. So, I guess in her mind, this is better than the guy she was with. Because I'm a nice guy at the end of the day. But I remember wanting her to take her out, wanting to be more romantic. And sometimes guys just need to see that you're strong enough to resist. When they can sense your strength, they begin to treat you more like a human. Look, there's something about it being completely submissive to a man that makes you look like an animal, like a dog. Like, there's something about a woman who says yes with her head down and doesn't respond and just does everything. It doesn't even feel like you're in a relationship with a woman. Like, I remember being with this girl that she just did everything that I said. And, like, don't get me wrong, I liked it. But fuck me. Sometimes, say, nigga, suck your own dick. Like, say that sometimes, man. Like, say no. Like, show strength. And she didn't. And a part of me was like, I was like, man, like, it's pathetic. Like it's almost like two sides, Jekyll and Hyde in my head, where I liked the fact that she was submissive, but a part of me was like, yo, like, this is like, I'm just telling you what to do, and you're just accepting it. And it's kind of like, and some women want that, right? Some women want a guy to have complete power over them, and I get it. But there's a middle ground here, because guys, even though they like it, they can't respect it. So once he realizes he has no power over you, they begin to respect you more. They begin to treat you more as an equal. They begin to actually be afraid to lose you, right? That's a big one. They're more afraid to lose you because they sense your strength finally. Every man wants a strong woman. That's a fact. And when I mean strong woman, I don't mean, oh, I'm strong and independent. I don't need a man. Like, that's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about I'm strong and independent. I don't need a man. I'm strong and independent, but everyone needs someone. I need a man. I want a man. It's beneficial. I am stronger with a good man, but I'm okay if I don't have one, right? That's like, that should be the mentality. Right? Where the two extreme is you really want a guy, oh my God, I'm crazy, or I don't need a man, fuck man, I could just do everything myself, right? That's not, like, give me a human who's partnered and strong as opposed to a human who is strong and alone. Why? Because there's strength in numbers. But that's what's gonna happen, is that the guy's finally gonna be able to respect you, and deep down he's relieved. Because he found himself a strong woman, right? And this, for some of you ladies, is very difficult. Because maybe you were raised to believe that love is about completely submitting yourself to someone. Maybe you were raised to believe that love is about doing everything a guy says, and you've been conditioned maybe to believe that. And I think that if a man is really... Now look, I'll say this. If a man really loves you, if he really, really loves you, he's not going to take advantage of that weakness of yours. He's not going to take advantage of it. The problem is that to find that kind of guy is like 1 in 20, 30, 40. I don't fucking know the number, right? But it's pretty rare. You know what I'm saying? It's rare to find that. So that's why I always tell you guys, control your emotions. Notice your breath. Practice mindfulness. Be in your body. If you're looking for a man to make you happy, you could only really be happy right now. Look around right now. Right now, look around and ask yourself, what's missing in this moment? Just be through awareness. Don't think about it. Just look around. Be present and just look around and see if there's anything missing in this moment. Everything is as it should be. Stay right there. Because anytime you feel lack, you usually think of the future. I don't have this. I want that. No. Right now, look. Is there anything missing right now? There isn't. Stay there. Stay there. That's your fulfillment. Being in the moment will bring you that satisfaction that you believe you will get if you submit yourself to someone because you think that brings you love. In fact, completely submitting yourself to a man just causes the predatory side in people to come out. They sense the weakness coming out of it. Now, you could submit yourself to a man under conditions. And that's the key. And the condition is to never forget who I am. I'm submitting myself to you, but you better damn well respect me. You better show me the respect or I'm leaving. It's submission under condition. Submission under condition. It's that simple. That should be a fucking phrase right there, people. Right? But you should never give your full power to someone because it's dangerous. It really is. You don't know the kind of monster that lies in people. And that monster usually comes out when they sense that they have power over someone. That's why a lot of people are really shitty parents because they don't know how to handle the power they have over their kids. That is a form of power. Some people have their own little kingdoms in their homes where they're the king and their kids and wives are pretty much their servant. And they walk around in fear, in eggshells, because their father is a tyrant. You know? And a lot of people go into narcissistic rage when they feel like they have no power over you. In fact, sometimes they might even try to hurt you because they have no power over you. You're not even a person to them. You're just a self-object to them. Anyways, people, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, man. If you guys want me to make more videos like this, let me know what other types of videos you guys want me to make. And don't forget, hit that like button, like this video, and subscribe to this channel. All right. In 3 hours, we're doing our meditation meetup on Patreon. If you want to attend our monthly meditation meetup, become a Patreon supporter today, and you guys will be able to attend. We're having a special this week for $25. You guys can ask me questions. Go to my website, Mindful Attraction, and you'll see the link down below where it says ask me your audio question. You guys can ask me your questions in audio forms, and I'm gonna answer them here. All right. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Take care. All right, people. So if you guys are here, we're doing a 8-week meditation course, and this 8-week meditation course is a course that I've been working on for the past 5 years, people. For the past 5 years, I've been working on this meditation course. And each week, we're going to be applying a different form of meditation. And each week is going to add on top of the other week. This is something that I've been developing for 5 years. I've applied this in my life. And a lot of my clients have applied this in their dating life. And it's just instantly changed their life. This course is pretty much about creating an emotional immune system, a ecosystem of positive emotions that will allow you to be more present in the moment, to interact with people and not let your insecurities get in the way. I will give you guys exercises on how to apply these strategies to improve yourself in your social life, to improve your concentration skills, to improve your professional life, to improve your family life, and to really get to know yourself and confront your dark side and merge it with yourself. This course will allow you to release trauma, will teach you everything you need to know about spirituality. Ladies and gentlemen, I've been into spirituality for the past like 17 years of my life. I started teaching spirituality when I was 15 because I was a Bible teacher. No, when I was 14 and was preaching throughout the country. Not throughout the country, but I used to get invited to a bunch of places to preach, to do, to have ministries. We used to go on different retreats. We used to fast for days, go to mountains. And so meditation and spirituality has been a big part of my life. And I've been thinking about this course for many, many years. And it's finally here. I'm starting to make it. And if you sign up for this, it's going to be at a pre-sale price. We're going to be recording it. But this is the difference. If you purchase it now, you guys will be able to attend the recordings through Zoom. And then you will be able to ask me questions and thus influence how the course will develop. So this course is not just going to be me making it, but you're also going to be participating in the creation of this course. So the price is $69.99. The original price is going to be $99, right? But for now, you guys can purchase it at a pre-order price of $69.99. All right. And around the summertime is when it's going to be fully released. And the way it's going to be is going to be 8 weeks. Each week, you're going to be released a new course, a new video with audio and a meditation and with homework. This, if you don't know about meditation, if you walk around with trauma, if you walk around with anxiety, if you walk around with uncontrollable emotions, if you're too needy, too desperate, if you keep pushing men away with your neediness, this course is the course for you. Click on the description down below where it says pre-order emotional mastery. And ladies and gentlemen, you guys know me. I don't make courses just for the sake of it. All right. I do have bills to pay. The money that I get, I bring it back to school to educate myself, to teach you. I'm not just BSing. This course is the course on meditation. And you guys know me, man. All right. Every course that I make is bomb. All right. So I'll see you guys inside and pre-order it now. And by the way, if you pre-order this, you can't get, there's no money back guarantee. No. The only money back guarantee is if I don't make a course, and that's not going to happen. Okay. I'm going to make the course, but there's no money back guarantee for this. So if you buy it now, it's fine, unless I don't make the course, which that will not happen. All right. But if you purchased it and the course hasn't started yet, or you never attended anything and you want your money back, then yeah, sure, you could do that. Okay. So click in the description down below and I'll see you guys inside.